It is now possible to make ads inside of ChatGPT. OpenAI created their own ads platform. It's ChatGPT ads basically. It's in beta currently. I went through the platform and I'm going to make you a video where we walk through everything there is to know about OpenAI's right now, how you create an account, how you create a campaign, how you create a conversion event, how you create audiences, launch campaigns. So if you have never launched an ad on OpenAI, or if you are curious about the platform, well, this video is for you. Here we go. So here is their landing page, advertise in ChatGPT. Reach people as they explore options, compare choices, and make decisions in ChatGPT with relevant ads that fit naturally into the experience. So here you have an example. Someone is looking for an information in ChatGPT. The information is given as usual, in chat. But then after the response from the AI, you have your ad showing in a relevant context, and the word context will be very important. So show up while people explore options and take action. Interesting. Go beyond keywords with richer context signals. So if people watching this video are used to Google Ads, you will notice that it's kind of the same vibe. Instead of giving keywords, you will give context. My ad, my business, my value proposition is about this for this kind of persona. And then it's an interpretation made by the ChatGPT algorithm that feeds your ad into the relevant context of people searching for you. Very powerful. Be part of the future of AI native advertising. That's for us marketers. We are very excited by this kind of stuff. We'll go through the campaign creation process. As you see, create a campaign, add your details, launch and learn. Classic, if you already know ads from platforms such as Meta, TikTok, Google, the very classic ones, and you have a lot of documentation. Anyway, here we go, sign up. So I'm going to create an account for this demo. I'm going to choose to log in with Google and choose maybe this ad account and continue. All right, they have my name and they want my age. Go. Okay, so they asked me if I'd rather want to use a business email, whatever, it's up to you. Okay, so now they are asking me for a few details about my account. So let's go. I click on continue. I'm going to be Gaëtan Hamel. My business name is Gaëtan Hamel and I'm in software and technology. Let's go. I would like to create an account in France, but it's not available at the moment. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to choose United States. Depending on the country you choose, the currency will be by default. You cannot change it. And I'm going to be choosing Los Angeles. Advertiser type, choose business, because as of right now, if you choose individual, it will not work. It's not available. Same as if you want to click yes, I act on behalf of other organizations, it's going to come eventually. But right now, the only available options are United States or available countries. Business advertiser type, and no, I only run ads for my own business, and then I can click on create. So there we go, my account was created and directly I'm creating a campaign for me. See, the onboarding is going and I already have a draft campaign. Really, I don't want to launch my campaign right now. I want to show you how to use the platform. So let's skip for later. Of course, they want to set up my billing profile. It's going to be mandatory if you want to launch your ads, of course. But this is a demo account, so let's skip for later. Welcome to the Ads Manager beta. We can explore or create a campaign. So I'm going to click on Explore. As you might recognize already, we have campaigns, ad groups, and ads. So it's the same structure as on Meta, TikTok, Google. You have the campaigns, and then you have the groups, and then you have the ads within like a tree, okay? So let's say I want to directly create a campaign, and I click on Create Campaign. I can either upload bulk or create campaign. So I'm going to create a campaign. I see that there is an AI-generated structure for this campaign, but I want to create from scratch because I like to tinker with the things. First of all, there are 3 objectives available right now: reach, clicks, and most importantly, the conversions campaigns. Reach is when you want for the same amount of budget to touch the maximum amount of people. regardless of what happens after. It's more of a top of funnel, notoriety kind of campaign. Then you have clicks. Well, you pay for every click, you bid for the clicks, but then same idea, whatever happens after the click is not up to the ads platform. So usually for performance campaign, you would turn to conversions, where you would optimize for orders or add to carts, which we are going to see in a second. So I'm just going to name this campaign a test conversions campaign. And already they are asking me for a conversion event, which I don't have, obviously, okay? But just before I create my pixel, let's look at this menu. So locations available for this campaign are United States, Australia, Brazil, Canada, India, Japan, South Korea, Mexico, New Zealand, and UK. So basically, if you want to advertise anywhere here, it works. If it's not here, it doesn't work. Also, if you want to target more precisely than just a country, you can go up to the city level. So for instance, if I would like to target Chicago in the United States, I would choose Chicago, or I could do the opposite and target the whole United States and exclude Chicago if I want to make a campaign for the whole United States except for Chicago. Then you can choose your daily budget or a campaign total budget. The campaign total budget would have to be at the minimum $100. So I can put 100 and there is no error. Or for the daily budget, it's 25. If I try to put 24, doesn't work, okay? So before we move on with the ad group, let's go to the conversion events and set up a data source. The data source, as you may know, is basically what allows you to see the performance of your campaigns outside of the platform. In this example, the platform is, of course, ChatGPT. So someone goes on ChatGPT, puts a prompt, sees an answer, and clicks on an ad after the answer from the AI. Then they leave the application ChatGPT, and basically the website should not know what's happening outside of ChatGPT, right? Well, this pixel allows it to do it. So you have the tracking on site. Very usual if you already do it on other platforms. So yeah, let's call it my first pixel. You know what? It's a web event pixel. iOS and Android events are coming soon. And by default, let's put the automatic advanced matching. No problem with this. Let's click create. Very easy. Then here is my script to copy paste on my website. Here's the idea of my pixel. It can be useful for myself after to find if I have several pixels going, and some example event call so I can transfer some amount. Like if I make an order complete, I can send a payload, like the amount that was purchased after this ad, okay? They can help you implement using AI. I think it's very smart to have like skills available to help you in the implementation or send to a developer. Just by curiosity, if you click here, you will see that you can open the Codec marketplace and have this skill that will help you set up this on your website. I think it's very, very clever. So let's keep editing, create a conversion event, right? For my pixel, and it's going to be order created event. You know what? Just before this, because I spoiled myself a bit. I know the platform. So in this view, you only see the tabs, campaigns, ad groups, ads. Actually, if I go quickly, sometimes you see like the columns appear, kind of cheating. If you click on the three dots here, you can click on edit columns. And that's where you will see what kind of data you can show in your dashboard, right? Usually you have the budget and the amount spent, and you have a conversion category where there is already an order created sales, ROAS, and cost per conversions. So I tried it before, and this is here by default. So if you want to make like e-commerce conversion campaigns, I would set up the order created event first, and then you can also send the amount to get the ROAS, right? So let's get back to our conversions. So on the left menu, you have overview, campaigns, and in the tools section, you have the conversions where I find my first pixel. So I was at creating a conversion event, my pixel, and I will create order created. It will be called order created. The attribution window is 30 days and cannot be changed as of the time of recording this video. So I'm going to click create. A quick break. Don't forget to check out Metrikia if you want the best attribution for OpenAI, but also Meta, Google, TikTok. Check out metrikia.io. Back to the video. Okay, my conversion event is created. I can add it to the code on the pixel on the pages where an order happens, so usually after the checkout. And I can also configure the conversions API to also send server-side tracking and have the most accurate signals for my conversions. Perfect. Now, what do I want to do? Well, let's go back to our campaigns. I have no campaigns, so I click on create campaign and I start from scratch again. This campaign is going to be called test conversion campaign. Of course, it's going to be a conversion campaign with an event of order created. Then I will target all the United States, and as a daily budget, I will just for the try put 25 per day. Next, ad group. Ad group, what can I put in my ad group? So conversion type, order created. It's a reminder of what was set up in the previous step. I can either maximize the results, so let the algorithm automatically bid for me, or create manual max bid. And this is funny because you will see that the bid, let's say I put $60, right? It may not deliver. I tried, $7.47. So there is only strong and may not deliver. And the difference between is $1 from $7.46 to $7.47. I don't know what's going to be like in the future. Let's click on maximize results because I don't want to have a bid of more than $700 for my e-commerce. You know, it's up to you. Then landing page query parameters. So this is for the dynamic tracking when you send through the UTMs. Default ad destination URL. So enter default ad destination URL. Let's put google.com and context hints, optional. This is the most interesting thing actually, because that's where you can, let's see, describe the conversations, topics, or keywords where your products may be relevant. These hints guide matching, but aren't exact match targeting rules. So it's kind of a context, broad hints to the AI to help them find the prompts where your ad should appear. So you know what? Since my ad destination URL is google.com, I am promoting a search engine where people type the request, the thing they are looking for, and the results pop up. Unlike an AI such as ChatGPT, the matching is based only on keywords. You know what? This is going to be my context. It's very, very basic. But let's say you have an e-commerce. You are selling supplements for longevity, organic stuff that are only made out of vegetables for people, you know, your persona, your value proposition. Well, that's where you put your context hints. So I'm going to say to Google max res, and then landing, and then I'm going to say hints keyword match. So I'm really not sure about my naming convention right now for OpenAI. It's gonna come with experience and as the platform will grow. But for now, let's say that it's about, well, the parameters that we have at the ad group level. Next, configure the ads. So my ad, you know, I like to put the date. So today is 10th. Okay, let's put it this way. 10.26 with the English writing of the date. And it's gonna be, well, my first ChatGPT ad, you know. So it's going to send to Google as my default URL that we set up in the previous step. I can still add the query parameters. Let's say campaign ID equals up. So there we go. Or maybe even better, add ID equals up, add ID. All right. My headline is find results, find the things you are looking for. Copy may be truncated in some placements. So see, the ad is very short. So maybe a good practice would be to, stay under 20 characters. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, past 24 characters, it's going to be truncated. So if you are below 25 characters, perfect. Find what you search for. Perfect. And then description, we help you match keywords with websites that have what? See again, it's past 48. So 24 and 48 is the best amount of characters before your text gets truncated. So find websites that match your search request. Ooh, not bad, not bad. So then I would click on next, review and publish. Of course, I'm going to be hit with a paywall. Let's see this. There we go. So they want to verify my profile before I can start publishing ads on the platform, secured with persona. So I can begin verifying what are the questions that are going to be asked. What's my business name? Where is it located? Continue. I might not be able to finish the process in this example. So the registration number, value, address, etc. And then you would have to send documents. So since it's a demo example, let's cancel this, but you get the idea, discard the draft, and then my campaign will launch here. Maybe last things to know about OpenAI ads. So everything that's on the left in the settings. You have your general settings. You can create API keys. Okay, you have to upload a logo. Easy, okay. You can add users, invite them as member, admin, and viewers. Okay, you can set up the billing, add your credit card, retrieve all your documents. We saw the conversions. We have feeds as well. So what's the feed connection? Upload your product feed. Okay, so it's more like a catalog ads campaign. And then audiences, you can create an audience. Let's say my first test audience. And then identifier type email, so I can upload emails or phone numbers or hashed emails. So basically, these are retargeting audiences based on people you already identified on a list. Guys, that was it for this demo and first walkthrough in OpenAI ads and ChatGPT. If you already want to try, well, go and set up your account still in beta. Let me know how it was. If you have any questions, I'm looking forward for the platform to open more broadly in more countries and also develop with more tools, more, features. So let me know how it went for you if you ever launched your first campaign, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out Metrikia if you want the best attribution for your ads on OpenAI, Meta, Google, TikTok, and all the platforms. Check out metrikia.io and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.